I was a wedding photographer and I will never forget this wedding. Something about brides is they are my go-to person for any question. And that's because they usually do most of the planning of the wedding. They know all the details. I don't think this bride planned her wedding at all. Every time I would go ask her a question about something, she just didn't know the answer. It was so weird because there was this woman, and I think she was with the church or something, and she ended up being the person that I had to ask all my questions to. And it was so odd. It was almost like this random lady with the church had planned the entire wedding. That was the first major thing that was off. Second thing that was really weird is usually brides are very like nervous, excited, happy on their wedding day. There's tears, there's lots of emotion. Not this wedding. The closest emotion I can even think to describe the bride on this wedding day was empty. This is super weird to me because I have never seen a bride act like this on their freaking wedding day. I finally get to meet the groom and he seems very normal, like a normal groom. He's excited. He seems eager to be getting married. Let's fast forward to the ceremony because this is where things get really odd. If you've ever been to a wedding, you've probably seen that the wedding photographer usually stands up front of the aisle near the groom. That's because they want to capture the bride coming down the aisle and then also get the groom's reaction. So of course, that's where I am. The first thing I notice is she's walking herself down the aisle. Not sure where her dad is, if, she still has a dad. I don't know. As she's walking down the aisle, she just stops like in the middle of the aisle. She is not to the front yet. She is just stopping in the middle of the aisle. So I'm sitting here giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, maybe they're going to do a prayer. Maybe this is part of the ceremony. I've just never seen anything like this before. My benefit of the doubt goes away when I look at the groom and he has this look towards the bride like, what are you doing? He's like willing her to like walk forward. He's not saying anything, but he just has these eyes. I'm starting to grow a little concerned because now I can tell that this is not part of the ceremony. And the bride's just standing there having the most internal battle of her life. I can see it on her face. Everyone's looking around. We're all confused. Now this is where things get wild. And all of a sudden, this random guy shows up. Don't know who he is, but he claims that he's going to be taking the bride with him. And he takes the bride with him. And then the groom is just standing there like super angry, super upset, freaking out. I'm like, do I keep photographing? I'm here for 8 hours. I don't know what to do. Everyone just ends up leaving. So the groom's busy. I don't even know where the groom's at this point. So I just pack up my gear and I go home. And then once I'm home, I'm like, do I edit these photos and send them to the groom? Where is the bride?